Let's talk about the four biggest mistakes I see people make when it comes to their portfolio. Starting off with number one, they have entirely too many stocks. If you have a small account, and by small, I mean like $50,000 or under, then you should not have 20, 25 stocks because if one stock does well, you're not going to really see any gain on your portfolio because you are spread too thin. At 50,000, I would have no more than five stocks. I still think that that might even be a little too many, and that's on a $50,000 portfolio. Number two, you have too many stocks in the same industry. How much AI do you need? Why do you have AMD, Nvidia, Micron, and Taiwan Semiconductors? Like you're setting yourself up for failure because whenever that sector takes a hit, it's not like one of those is going to do well and the others, won't. They're all going to do bad. That's just how it works. If chips are down or there's a rotation out of chips, none of them are going to perform. So you don't need to be spread so thin amongst a whole bunch of AI companies. Pick one. Number three, you don't have any exposure to ETFs. Before you start picking individual stocks, you should have the vast majority of your portfolio inside a solid ETF like VOO or QQQ because ETFs are what's really going to make you profitable long term. Yes, you can have a stock that does 50% gain in 2 weeks, but understand that if it can make that much in 2 weeks, it can lose that much in 2 weeks as well. So you're not a professional stock picker. Stick with the ETFs that might do 10% to 15% over that same period. But when things are bad, they're not going to drag your portfolio down as much either. And lastly, is not knowing when to sell. The economy is bad right now. There's not a lot of disposable income for people. So, like, look at Nike. Nike's down like 50% from its all time highs. And it makes sense because these gas prices, the prices of food, people don't have a whole bunch of extra money for shit like shoes. So, ask yourself what stocks would perform in a recession when money is tight? What stocks provide the basic necessities and is probably important to roll the majority of your portfolio into something like that during these times so you don't take a whole bunch of downside and you got the possibility even for upside in a down market.